It's been an ongoing battle for people living on disability in British Columbia as inflation and prices continue to rise, but assistance rates remain the same.
It's really scary to be disabled in British Columbia. We are in deep poverty.
In 2023, the province raised shelter rates for people living on PWD from $375 a month to $500. But it's a stark contrast to current rental prices that many in BC have to pay to have a roof over their head. Mary Jean Belanger, who receives disability assistance and works part-time, has penned a new petition to provincial leaders calling for immediate revisions to raise shelter allowances.
I want them to make a policy change where the shelter rates will stay as the current market rate goes up, it will go up. So like wherever you live, I want the shelter rate to match the average one-bedroom apartment in that city.
The sentiment is echoed by the BC Poverty Reduction Coalition, who has run its long-time Raise the Rates campaign to advocate for people living on disability or social assistance who are falling through the gaps.
Even at the poverty line, people would have a hard time meeting all of their basic needs in British Columbia, but we're seeing that PWD and income assistance are still thousands of dollars a year below that, and it's keeping people trapped in legislative poverty.
And for folks like James Schultz living on PWD assistance, he believes the disability caps just aren't enough to cover basic needs.
You know, when you factor in bills, property tax, and everything else like that, it adds up. It's going to be more than $500. So therefore, any little bit extra comes out of my shelter bit. You factor in that they haven't raised the support part of PWD in 4 years alone, while groceries, everything else, it costs money. I'm left with nothing.
While advocates push for change to their elected officials, the BC Minister of Social Development and Poverty Reduction, Sheila Malcolmson, tells City News in a statement, affordable housing remains a priority for our government, especially for people on a fixed income, adding that more action is being taken to make housing more affordable. This includes building more housing, the Rental Protection Fund to preserve existing affordable housing, and expanding the rental assistance program and shelter aid for elderly renters. While these actions are making a difference, we know that there is more to do, and our poverty reduction plan guides that vital work. Belanger says her petition to raise shelter rates will be presented to the legislature in late October, and she's hoping that it will gain enough support to make a difference in the lives of those living on disability in the province.
They have a right to have a home. They have human needs just like everyone else. We're human beings. We need a home, and we're not going to get it with $500 a month.
In Vancouver, Sarah Jones, City News.